I recently heard a story that really shook me to my core. A friend's elderly aunt, a remarkably vibrant and independent woman in her late 70s, unfortunately slipped and fell in the shower. It wasn't a particularly dramatic fall, but the resulting hip fracture led to unforeseen complications, and sadly, she passed away just a few weeks later. This poignant story truly made me realize how something as seemingly mundane and routine as our daily shower can have life-altering and even tragic consequences as we age. This video isn't about trying to create unnecessary fear or anxiety. Rather, it's about fostering increased awareness and promoting proactive safety measures. We're going to explore some common shower habits that, while seemingly harmless on the surface, can actually pose significant risks for those of us over the age of 70, risks that, in some cases, can unfortunately even be fatal. But more importantly, we'll discuss simple, practical, and readily implementable solutions to make showering a safe, comfortable, and enjoyable experience once again. If you find these types of tips helpful, consider subscribing to Old Age Wisdom. Ready to take charge of your shower safety? If you haven't already done so, please take a quick moment to subscribe to Old Age Wisdom. Your valuable support helps us continue to create more informative and empowering content like this, specifically tailored for seniors seeking to maintain their independence and well-being. Now, let's get started by addressing the fundamental question. Number 1. How showering changes after 70. Let's talk specifically about why these shower habits become so much more important to consider and address after the age of 70. It's not just about being overly cautious or needlessly fearful. It's about gaining a deeper understanding of how our bodies change as we age, and how those changes significantly affect something as seemingly routine and commonplace as taking a shower. As we get older, our skin naturally becomes thinner, drier, and less elastic. Think of it like this. The skin's protective barrier, which normally acts as a robust shield against the outside world, simply isn't as strong and resilient as it used to be. This means that our skin is now easier to injure, more prone to various infections, and significantly more sensitive to harsh soaps, abrasive scrubs, and excessively hot water. Our overall balance also tends to shift as we age. Muscle strength typically decreases, reflexes often slow down, and we might even experience moments of dizziness, especially when standing up quickly or abruptly changing positions, a phenomenon often referred to as postural hypotension. This makes the inherently slippery environment of the shower a much higher risk area for falls. Our senses also gradually change over time. Many people over the age of 70 find that their sensitivity to temperature significantly decreases. This means that you might not immediately realize the water is dangerously scalding hot until it's already too late, greatly increasing your risk of burns. Poorer circulation also plays a contributing role, making it harder for our bodies to effectively regulate temperature and contributing to that feeling of dizziness or lightheadedness. While the overarching point of this discussion is certainly not about showering less frequently or avoiding showering altogether, we do need to become more focused on practicing proper hygiene in a safe and mindful manner. All of these interconnected changes to our skin, balance, senses, and circulation mean that seemingly harmless shower habits, things we've done for years without giving them a second thought, can become surprisingly risky after the age of 70. That's precisely why it's so crucial to be fully aware of these changes and proactively adjust our daily routine accordingly. If you are over the age of 70 and still watching this video, and you're beginning to understand why these seemingly small changes in our bodies matter so much in the context of shower safety, please comment number 6 below. And if you haven't yet, please take a moment to subscribe to Old Age Wisdom and turn on those notifications. We've got a lot more practical, actionable advice to share with you to help you maintain your independence and well-being. Number 2, showering too frequently. Now let's talk about something that might surprise a lot of you, the potential risks of showering too often. We've all been told for years that we need to shower every single day, right? That it's the only way to be truly clean and maintain good hygiene. But the truth is, especially as we get older, daily showering can actually do more harm than good in certain circumstances. See, as we age, our skin naturally becomes thinner and drier. It produces less of those beneficial natural oils that keep it properly moisturized and protected from the elements. And what exactly does hot water and harsh soap do? They strip away those precious, naturally occurring oils. So, if you're showering every single day, especially using hot water and harsh soaps, you're essentially washing away your skin's natural defenses, leaving it feeling dry, itchy, and significantly more vulnerable to irritation and even infection. This is especially true if you have any pre-existing skin conditions, such as eczema or psoriasis. Frequent showering can actually exacerbate those conditions, making them even more uncomfortable and challenging to manage. And it's not just about the skin on your body. Your scalp can also become dry and itchy from overwashing your hair. Now, I'm certainly not suggesting that you should stop showering altogether. Maintaining proper hygiene is still very important, of course. But for many older adults, showering every other day, or even just 2 or 3 times a week, is perfectly sufficient to maintain cleanliness and hygiene. It really depends on your individual needs, your typical activity level, and your specific skin type. On the days you don't take a full shower, you can always do a quick sponge bath, or bird bath, as some people affectionately call it, just washing the essential areas, face, underarms, and groin, with a soft washcloth and warm water. This keeps you feeling fresh and clean without stripping your skin of its natural oils. Or, if getting in and out of the shower is difficult or painful for you, you can consider a bedside bath, using a basin of warm water and a soft washcloth. If this information is helpful to you, please consider subscribing to Old Age Wisdom. The key is to listen to your body and pay attention to how your skin feels. If your skin consistently feels dry and tight after showering, you're probably showering too often. If you're not particularly active and you're not getting noticeably dirty, you probably don't need to take a full shower every day. So let's get honest and have a little discussion. How often do you typically shower? Share your routine in the comments section below. Let's compare notes and see what's working for different people. And if you're thinking that you might be showering a bit too often, comment 1 below. Let's start a meaningful conversation and help each other out. Number 3, using harsh soaps and cleansers. Now, let's move on to something that many of us don't think twice about, the specific type of soap or cleanser we use in the shower. It might seem like a relatively small detail, but the wrong product can actually do a lot of damage, especially to aging skin. The primary problem with many conventional soaps and body washes is that they're simply too harsh for mature skin. They often contain strong detergents and artificial fragrances that strip away the skin's natural oils. These oils are absolutely essential for keeping our skin properly hydrated, soft, and protected from external irritants. And as we get older, especially after the age of 70, our skin naturally produces fewer of these beneficial oils, making it even more vulnerable to dryness, irritation, and uncomfortable itching. Think of your skin like a delicate fabric. You wouldn't wash a silk blouse with harsh bleach, would you? The same principle certainly applies to our skin, particularly after the age of 70. We need to treat it with extra gentleness and care. So, what types of products should we be using instead? Look for cleansers that are specifically labeled as mild, gentle, or fragrance-free. Moisturizing body washes are also a great option, as they contain added ingredients that help replenish the skin's lost moisture. You might also see products labeled as soap-free. These tend to be considerably gentler on sensitive skin. And while we're on the subject of ingredients, keep an eye out for beneficial ingredients like ceramides and hyaluronic acid. Ceramides help to restore the skin's natural barrier function, while hyaluronic acid is a powerful humectant, meaning it attracts and effectively holds moisture within the skin. Don't worry about trying to remember those long, complicated names. Just look for products that specifically state they are formulated for dry or sensitive skin. And if you are finding the tips in this video useful, why not consider subscribing to Old Age Wisdom? A few additional tips to keep in mind. Avoid using harsh scrubs and loofahs, as these can easily irritate delicate skin. When you dry off after showering, pat your skin gently with a soft towel. Don't vigorously rub it. And always moisturize immediately after showering, while your skin is still slightly damp, to effectively lock in that precious moisture. What's your favorite gentle cleanser or soap? Share your recommendations in the comments section below. Let's help each other out by sharing what works for us. Comment 3. If you already use a gentle cleanser, or if you're committing to switching to a gentler option after watching this video. And if you found this information helpful and want more tips on healthy aging, please comment the number 5 below. Then be sure to subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos. Number 4. Not using safety measures. Now let's talk about something incredibly important: safety in the shower. Falls are a major concern for all of us as we get older, and the bathroom, especially the shower, is unfortunately one of the most common places where these falls occur. This isn't about being frail or weak. It's about being smart, proactive, and safety conscious. Especially after the age of 70, we need to consciously create a shower environment that supports our independence and keeps us feeling confident and secure. Think about it. The shower is an inherently wet, often slippery, and sometimes confined space. Add to that the potential for dizziness or reduced balance that can come with age, and you've created a recipe for a potential accident. But the good news is that there are many simple, relatively inexpensive things we can do to make our showers significantly safer and more accessible. First and foremost, install grab bars. These are absolutely essential. Install them inside the shower, on the wall where you typically get in and out, and also on the wall where you normally stand to shower. Also, consider installing a grab bar just outside the shower to help you safely step in and out. Please don't rely on flimsy towel racks or shower doors for support. They're simply not designed to safely support your weight. Next, invest in high-quality non-slip mats. Get a good quality non-slip mat for the inside of the shower or tub, and another one for outside on the bathroom floor. Make sure they're securely in place and don't slide around easily. A shower chair or bench is another potential game changer, especially if you find yourself getting tired or unsteady while standing. It allows you to sit comfortably and safely while you shower, significantly reducing your risk of falls. Even if you don't need it all the time, having it readily available is a smart precaution. Beyond those key safety items, make sure the floor is completely dry before you step out of the shower. Keep a towel within easy reach, so you don't have to stretch or reach awkwardly for it. Ensure there's good lighting in the bathroom, so you can see clearly and avoid any potential tripping hazards. And ideally, have a phone or an emergency call button within easy reach, just in case you need assistance. For those who are considering a more significant home modification, a walk-in tub or a shower remodel with zero threshold entry can make a huge difference in safety and accessibility, particularly after the age of 70. It might be a larger financial investment, but it can provide long-term peace of mind and greatly enhance your safety. These aren't signs of weakness or frailty. They're signs of wisdom and foresight. They're about taking proactive steps to maintain your independence and enjoy your shower with confidence and security. Have you taken any specific steps to make your shower safer? Share your tips and suggestions in the comments section below. We can all learn from each other. And comment below if you're committed to making your shower a safer place, or if you've already taken some positive steps to do so. It might be as simple as adding just one grab bar. Every little bit certainly helps. If you've enjoyed these safety tips and found this information valuable, please give the video a thumbs up by clicking the like button and share it with your loved ones. It could potentially help prevent a serious accident. Number 5. Ignoring skin changes. Now, there's one more shower-related habit we absolutely need to discuss, and it's not necessarily about doing something wrong, but about not paying adequate attention to something potentially important. I'm talking about ignoring changes in your skin. This becomes especially crucial after the age of 70 because our skin is inherently more vulnerable, and early detection of any problems is of paramount importance. We all get little moles, bumps, and spots on our skin from time to time, but as we age, we need to be more vigilant and proactive about monitoring these changes. Ignoring a new mole, a changing freckle, a patch of skin that's persistently dry, itchy, or red, or any other unusual skin change could be a serious mistake. The biggest concern, of course, is skin cancer. Skin cancer is highly treatable when it's caught early, but it can potentially be life-threatening if it's ignored and allowed to progress unchecked. But it's not just about cancer. Ignoring subtle skin changes can also mean missing early signs of other underlying conditions, like infections, allergic reactions, or even underlying health issues that manifest on the skin. So what's the solution? It's surprisingly simple: regular skin self-exams. Make it a consistent habit to check your skin thoroughly from head to toe at least once a month. Use a mirror to see hard-to-reach areas, such as your back, and ask a trusted partner or friend to help you if needed. And of course, see your doctor or a board-certified dermatologist regularly for professional skin checks. Don't be afraid to point out anything that seems new, different, or in any way concerning. It's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to your skin health. If you found this to be useful, why not subscribe to Old Age Wisdom? Do you currently check your skin regularly? Comment 5 if you do, or if you're committing to starting now. It's a small habit that could potentially save your life. So, we've covered a lot of ground today. To quickly recap, We talked about avoiding showering too frequently, using water that's too hot, using harsh soaps and cleansers, not having adequate safety measures in place, and ignoring potentially concerning changes to your skin. These might seem like relatively small things individually, but they can collectively make a big difference in your safety, comfort, and overall well-being in the shower, especially after the age of 70. Remember, showering doesn't have to become a source of worry or difficulty as we age. With a few simple adjustments and proactive safety measures, it can continue to be a pleasant, refreshing, and most importantly, safe experience. If you found this video helpful and informative, please give it a thumbs up by clicking the like button and share it with your loved ones. It might just help prevent a serious accident. And please be sure to subscribe to Old Age Wisdom for more practical advice on healthy aging. We're here to support you every step of the way. Finally, let me know in the comments section below, which one of these shower habits are you going to change first? We're eager to hear your thoughts and suggestions. Thank you for watching.